we are back with another FabFitFun unboxing, and today we're going to be doing the winter box. So as always, I'm so excited to share these items with you guys. If you're not familiar, FabFitFun is a quarterly subscription box, and they have everything from beauty to skincare to jewelry to lifestyle type of items. So if you would like to sign up for FabFitFun, you can use my referral link below, and you can get $20 off your annual subscription if you sign up through my link. So my box arrived today, and whenever I was opening it up, I had a funny little mishap almost, and I got really worried because I was going back through my items and double checking, and one of my items was missing, and I noticed there was an item in its place in my box that I had not selected. And long story short, I was about to be really disappointed because the item that was in my box was of lesser value than the item I chose, and I was like, oh my gosh, they ran out of this thing I chose and they just substituted it with a cheapy item. I can't believe they did that. And so I was about to get myself all worked up until I looked in the box again, and luckily that last item was underneath one of the larger items in my box, and it was there the whole time. So that was a relief. If it had gone down how I thought it was, I was not gonna be happy. So I'll also put on screen all of the choices that I had whenever I was making my selections. That way you guys can kind of get an idea of, if you wouldn't have chosen the items I chose, you can kind of get an idea of what other things were available. So for customization number one, the options I had to choose from was the Olaplex 4C Bond and Maintenance Clarifying Shampoo and the number 5 conditioner. Then there was also a Cleobella Canvas Tote. There was also a Murad Targeted Wrinkle Corrector and a Louisa Ina necklace, Barefoot Dreams Cozy Chic scarf in gray, Skin Fix Barrier Triple Lipid Niacinamide Activating skincare product, Glass House Fragrances Scent Duo, the Hourglass Vanish Blush Stick, or a mystery choice. So honestly, you guys, this choice was so easy for me to make, especially when I was really thinking it through on what would be the best value for this item. And I had to go with the Olaplex. I have never tried Olaplex before, which I know is kind of insane, especially since I am a blonde, a very damaged hair blonde at that. So I was so excited that I got to choose these. And also it was like a 2 product for 1. So obviously I wanted to go for this because it was going to be a little bit more bang for my buck with it being a set. And it's both products, which is even better. So I got the shampoo and the conditioner. I've got number 4 here and number 5. The value of these alone, each one individually, is $30 a piece. So with these two together being valued at about $60, that has already covered the entire cost that I have paid for my box for my annual subscription. So it's like buying these and then getting everything else for free throughout my box. So this was a really easy choice for me to make, especially since I just feel like a tote bag I don't really need. I have so many skincare products, I really don't need those either. The jewelry I'm not really that into. I think the closest thing that I would have gotten maybe would have been the Hourglass blush stick, but it was kind of like a really bright red and I didn't really think I'd wear that. So that was definitely a very easy first choice for me. And these are so expensive, I would probably never purchase these myself. So I'm glad that I at least get to try these out and see if they do any miracles for my hair, because I know I could need it. Alright, so moving on for customization number 2, these were the options I had to choose from. There was a Brock Your Body mini round ceramic cocotte set. Is that how you say that? I don't know. I'm not familiar. Then there was an iconic London Heat of the Moment Face and Eye palette. There was the Fenty Skin Melt Off Jelly Oil Makeup Melting Cleanser. Then there was a Blissy Handmade Mulberry Silk Sleep Mask. Then there was Greg Natalie Measuring Cups. Fenty Hair The Comeback Kit Instant Damage Repair Treatment. Then there was an Open Spaces Cookbook Holder, Hunter Tonal Patch Beanie, and then there were 2 different lipsticks from Pat McGrath. There was one of their matte trance lipsticks in Fever Dream or in Flesh 3. Now I feel like this one might be a little bit of an out of the box choice that I chose. I know that a lot of the times I see items in like the customizations and I'm like, who in the world would pick that? And I feel like I probably fell into that category this time because I actually chose the cookbook holder. I know, very strange choice for me to pick, but my reasoning was I actually like to do a lot of cooking videos on my channel every once in a while. You guys know I like to do the Nancy Drew cookbook series, and I thought that would be a really cool item to have, and I liked how plain and simple it was. It's not really got a whole lot going going on. I kind of just like how it looks as is. And it's super simple. You don't need any tools or anything to put it together. It literally just slides together like that. So I thought that would be a really fun item to choose, especially since nothing else was really speaking to me. I think like if I had to choose something else, I probably would have gone for like the Fenty makeup remover, but I've kind of got a lot of makeup removers at the moment, and I felt like this was something different that I wouldn't necessarily like pick up for myself, and I thought it was a really out of the box choice for me, but I'm still pretty happy with it. And you're probably very surprised that I didn't choose the lipsticks or the makeup palette. Honestly, I have so many eyeshadow palettes at the moment, like I don't need any more. And then the colors of the lipsticks just did not appeal to me, so even though they were Pat McGrath, I just really didn't really care for them. So usually I would always choose like a makeup item, but I just didn't feel it this time. So moving on to customization number 3, here were the options I had to choose from. There was a Perricone MD Essential Fix blah 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 eye cream. There was the Tower 28 MakeWaves mascara. There was an Atika 18 karat gold plated adjustable crystal bracelet. Then there was the Dibs Beauty Go-To Glossy Balm in Effortless Pink. Then there was the Bushwick Kitchen Honey Jar and Dipper. There was the Brock Your Body Seriously So Good Cookbook. First Aid Beauty Bronze and Glow Drops with Niacinamide. Then there were 3 different brow pencils from Anastasia Beverly Hills in medium brown, soft brown, or ebony. Then there was the Riri Coo Resin Coasters, Mystery Choice, or the Love Sweat Fitness 6-month free trial. So I actually ended up picking the Tower 28 mascara. Now I've never tried this before, and I love trying new mascaras, but I have so many open at the moment. So I'm gonna put this in my makeup collection to use down the line sometime and try it out. I've heard really good things about this mascara, so I am excited to try it out eventually, but I've got quite a few mascaras at the moment, but this was definitely the item that appealed to me the most out of everything from this section. Although I was kind of between getting that little crystal bracelet. I thought it was pretty, but in the end, I don't really wear a whole lot of bracelets, so I decided to just skip on that. But I also thought the honey jar and the little dipper was kind of cute, but I ended up deciding against that one. So moving on to customization number 4, the options I had to choose were the Riddle Muse 8 milliliter roll-on fragrance oil, Patchology Flash Patch Rejuvenating Eye Gels, the Gaiam Safety Alarm, the Saturday Skin Rub-a-Dub Refining Peel Gel, the Lemmy Glow Hair, Skin, and Nail Gummies, the Lemmy Glow Curb Glucose and Craving Support Capsules, Static Nails Liquid Glass Lacquer Sweater Weather Nail Polish Set, the Nip and Fab Hyaluronic Fix Extreme 4 Concentrate, or a mystery choice. There was possibly a split-second moment where I was considering getting one of the Lemmy supplements, but then I stopped and I thought for a moment and I said, you know what? No. I have had this thing for as long as I can remember. I have told myself I would never purchase any Kardashian product, and I believe I have stayed true to that, and I was not going to quit that now. Not gonna lie, I thought the bottles were really cute, but I just honestly don't want to support the Kardashians or anything. Even though I wouldn't be directly purchasing from them, I just had no interest in having any of their products. I just don't want to support them. So that only lasted for like a split second until I came to my senses, and then I really didn't have anything else I wanted to get, so I actually ended up going for the perfume. And I have gotten some Riddle perfumes before. I can't remember if I got them all through FabFitFun or if I got a few through BoxyCharm or maybe Allure Beauty. I can't remember, but I have gotten some before. And this was a scent that I had not gotten, so I decided to get this one. And this one actually smells quite nice. It's a very extremely different type of scent than what I would typically go for, but it does smell quite nice. I gotta look up the notes because I am the worst. It's very like florally, but almost like a spicy floral. It smells quite nice. I do like this one. Like I said, it's not something I typically wear, but I do like it. Okay, so they describe it as a fruity citrus floral scent, and the notes are coconut, peony, magnolia, bergamot, sandalwood, and amber. It's definitely a very warm type of scent. So I'm definitely getting the coconut, I'm definitely getting bergamot and the sandalwood. So I think like the little notes that I can't quite pick up on must be like the magnolia, because I I can smell a little bit of the peony. Yeah, the coconut's really coming through. I like that one a lot. So overall, I really like the scent, and I mean, I love getting like new perfumes all the time, so that's kind of one of those things, especially with it being like a little small roll-on. I don't mind like getting those kind of often, so I always like switching them up, so that was what I ended up choosing for that category. So moving on to customization number 5, the choices I had, there was an Ahava Mineral Radiance Cleansing Gel, First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Cream Vanilla, then there was Wander Beauty Go-To Beauty Sponge Ornament, the Neighbor Good set of 3 sponge cloths, the Saturday Skin Scalp Hair Strengthening Peptide Treatment, the Shop We Wore That Bow Clip, Jade Leaf Matcha Latte Mix Strawberry bundle of 2, or the Aerosols Faux Fur Earmuffs. This was another one where I was like, I'm not really feeling any of this stuff. So what I ended up going with was the Saturday Skin Scalp and Hair Treatment. They say it's a peptide treatment, so let me see how you're supposed to use this. Okay, so they say after shampooing hair and scalp, towel dry areas, shake bottle before application, apply a few drops or as needed once daily, ideally in the evening, massage into scalp thoroughly, and this is a leave-in treatment, do not wash off. So that's interesting. I will definitely have to give this a go. Just between out of everything else in that category, I felt like this was probably the like most exciting thing that I would get. And finally, moving on to the last one, customization number 6, my options to choose from were, there was the Chill the Fuck Out Everyday Body Milk, there was the Playground Mood Maker Body and Massage Oil, Fenty Skin Cookies and Clean Whipped Clay Pore Detox Face Mask, there was the Haps Eau de Toilette Verb Hydrate Oil, Malin & Getz Acne Treatment Nighttime, Moon Oral Beauty Teeth Whitening Pen, there were some Sweaty Betty Varsity Socks, there was the Rejuvia Sleep Spray. Then there was the Lisa Says Ga Wine Tote in Black/Ivory Cow. There was Mystery Choice, and then there was a Space Joy $250 site credit. What I ended up going for was the Fenty Skin Cookies and Clean Detoxifying Face Mask. So this one, I have never tried Fenty Skin, so I'm kind of interested to see what it's like. Now, I'm really hoping that this actually smells like cookies and cream whenever I apply it, because just smelling out of the jar, it really doesn't smell like cookies and cream to me at all. It really doesn't smell like much. So I'm hoping it's one of those things that like once you actually like put it on your face, it'll kind of smell like it. Because I have a funny story. There was a Korean face mask that I had that I used to love, and it was a cookies and cream mask, and I loved it. It smelled just like cookies and cream and Oreos, and it was so delicious whenever I would smell it, whenever I would apply it. Unfortunately, one day my sweet little mischievous doggy got into my bathroom and got it off my countertop and proceeded to eat the entire face mask. So apparently she thought it was delicious as well. I came home and there was nothing but the torn up empty package on the floor, and I said, oh no. Fortunately, she's fine. Nothing happened to her. She was okay. But I was very, very sad that my cookies and cream mask was gone. So that was a very easy choice for me because I was hoping that this might replace that void in my skincare life. So hopefully we will see. All right, guys. So those are all of the items I chose in my box. Now there was actually a little bonus item, which I was not expecting. And going back to my story in the beginning, the mascara was the item that was kind of tucked underneath the cookbook holder box. It was very large, and this was actually kind of like wedged underneath it. So I thought that this was the item they left out, and then I saw this item in my box and I thought this was what they had replaced it with, and this is the Dove Oat Milk and Berry Brulee Beauty Bar. And you guys, this smells amazing. So anyway, I thought that this is what they replaced my mascara with, and I looked up the price of this. It's like $5 or $6, you know, Walmart, Target, and I was like, they really replaced my $20 mascara with a $5 bar of soap. I literally laughed out loud at myself, and I'm like, oh my gosh, thank God I found that. So anyway, this is a bar of soap. It is the Plant Milk Cleansing Bar, and it says it's delicious berries and hints of brown sugar. And then let me show you guys what it looks like. It's actually really cute. I like it a lot. So this is what it looks like. You guys, this smells amazing. And I'm a soap maker. I make soap. This smells amazing. So I'm actually kind of excited to try this out. And that's kind of cool. That's like a little freebie item that I was not expecting in my box. And then they also throw in these little samples, which I feel like they don't really do that often. I've never gotten like sample things from them before. But these are some sample products of some Mary Kay products. So there's the hydrating cleanser, the exfoliating scrub, and then the hydrating moisturizer. So that was just fun. I like when they throw in little freebie things like that because we don't get those often. So really quickly, just to review all my notes. So I purchased the annual subscription to FabFitFun, which actually makes this my very last box. So I do need to decide whether I want to subscribe for another year or not. But the price that I paid technically for this box, now I paid for all at once, but if I divide it into 4 boxes, that means I paid about $60.22 for this box. And then just a quick rundown of all the prices since I forgot to mention a lot of them. So the Dove bar of soap is $5.99. The Riddle perfume is $58. The Saturday Skin Peptide hair treatment is $19. Each of the Olaplexes individually are $30 each, so $60 for the 2. The FENTY face mask is $37. The Tower mascara is $20, and then the Cookbook holder is $31.50. So if I add all that together, that gives me a total MSRP value of $231.49. So if I take an average of that across all of the items, that is an average price per item of about $28.94. But then taking into consideration I only paid $60 for this box and I divide that over all the items, that is equivalent to me paying about $7.53 per item. So looking at all of these, and I'm like, okay, would I buy this for $7? Would I buy this for $7? Would I buy this for $7? I'm like, okay, honestly, I think this was a really good box. Of course, I enjoyed most of these items because I did choose them myself. But overall, I think this was a really good box. I did like there were a lot of things to choose from throughout all of the categories. And overall, I'm pretty happy with everything so far. I definitely can't wait to try out more of these products. And hopefully you guys will either see them in like a favorites video or maybe an empties video. We will just have to see it down the line. So that is it for everything that I got in my FabFitFun winter box. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Links are below. And until my next video, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.